Just do this because we don't need anything pulled up on the screen. It's just this. Do we need to change the color? Here, let's change the color. What do we want to do? Red, white, and blue.
Hell yeah, brother.
Here, let's do some stupid. Let's get a pattern going.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Red, white, and blue, and green, and yellow, and
yellow
pink. There's all sorts of stuff back there. Look at that.
Welcome to our gay club.
This is why I didn't. That's his. I didn't know that was the transition we were talking about here.
Good journey. Lord. We're transitioning. Okay.
This got off to a bad start, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say that really quick off the bat. That's not what we're here for. We do have some news for you. Welcome to the channel. It's 307 Reacts, soon to be SnapBack Studios, but still 307 Reacts. Here we are. I'm Matt. That's Chris. You have officially made it to the end of 307 Reacts video playlist. Congratulations. You're like 1,000 videos deep, and we appreciate the hell out of you for being here, for watching through them, for the multiple replays, for the handshakes, the comments, the gestures, the thank yous, the emojis. Everything. It's been absolutely fantastic, and you guys have made this the best journey we could have had, man. Straight up.
And like I want to say first off, like thank you guys for the journey we've had. I think Theo Vaughn put it the best way anybody could. He's like, I get up and do this because I know that there's somebody who's going to put in the effort to come see me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the thing, guys. We've been doing this for 4 years. And it has been a ride the whole way, and it's like, I don't regret any of it. Like, I think it was a blast.
Not a single second of it,
Even the videos that did horrible, the times you guys made fun of us, Like, there's more of that to come,
The comment battles we've been through, man. Me and Chris used to be comment section war. I used to thrive on somebody talking shit. I was like, let's go, baby. And then like every other channel that that starts to gain a little bit of popularity, at a certain point you kind of just go. I just had my and you guys have probably seen it if you watch the comment sections. Anyone that talks shit now, you'll just see a comment that just says, "Thanks for the view."
Thanks for the view.
Because you still watched it, didn't you? And that's what we're here for, is you guys to watch it. So here we are. Nothing bad can happen, right? So.
But no, it's been such a ride. Like, you guys have given us some very different perspectives on just music as a whole.
Yeah.
And things that you guys have requested, and the live streams and all that good stuff. Like, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been awesome.
You're probably like, God, it sounds like you guys are fucking dying. Well, I am. Okay,
it's over. Terminal, both of us.
Both of us, man. So what
terminally busy, basically.
Terminally busy.
What's
that's
going
facts.
on?
So we're moving away from doing the reactions. Now, will the reactions completely go away? No. We'll probably still do live streams, and then do reactions by request or whatever.
Yeah.
But those are going to be few and far between as we kind of transition. Here's the deal. Matthew you started off with a podcast.
Yep.
When I moved to town, he had a podcast that was like kind of in the works, kind of doing a thing. He had finished recording, was it records at the time you had finished?
Yeah, I had just finished records, and I think we were working on our second one when you came to town. Yeah, or I hadn't started yet, but we're like talking about it. Yeah,
so he was in basically the middle of recording his own band, as well as doing the podcast thing. And I actually have an episode. It's somewhere out there.
Yeah, it's on my YouTube channel. If you look me up, it's on there.
But I think we had a 2-hour episode.
It was real close to it. It was over an hour. I know that.
It was good.
Yep.
That was the first podcast I ever did. I was like, "Fuck it, dude, that's cool."
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Then I came to him with this reaction idea, and I was like, "Hey, I've seen other people do this. I love watching them. The thing that makes it interesting to me is, why is it people like the things that they like?" And throughout that process, we gained a lot of knowledge over the past couple years of, well, it's because of how it's recorded, or it's because of how they did this, and this grabs your attention, and when you're watching the video, this is something that really like...
How they promoted it,
yeah. Yep. And so we learned a lot about that, and then we started applying it, okay? So we have a band, which I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing of them, but they don't care. 10 for 10, okay? Now, let me tell you a little story. When we decided, hey, we have the equipment, let's start recording local bands. We went to the biggest band in town at the time and said, hey, we want to offer a free single. Come in, record the single, we'll shoot a music video for you, nothing crazy, okay, just a single location, whatever. And it's completely free. We just want to get our feet wet and see what this all entails.
We need, and it would be good to have something reputable, so when we go to put it on the internet, it gets a little attention, Like, what better way to do that than with the most popular band at the time in town? Let's try that.
So they basically told us, well, we do everything that a record label does, and we don't need you. Okay, sick. So me being, you could call me Richard Petty, okay, because I got a little petty about it. I was like, dope.
They still don't have any music videos.
Ooh, crazy! It's been 4 years.
Just
Man,
saying.
Wild.
Just saying. They might have one. They might have one.
And it's shot on a potato of a live show with the real.
I've seen it. It's rough as well as the recording. The recording's also rough. So
yeah,
just saying.
Traveled to Denver for. Anyway,
just saying.
So I was like, oh, you know what? We're gonna take the smallest band in town, and so I put a thing out on Facebook, hey, or Instagram. It's like, hey, we're looking for small independent bands, artists, whatever. We want to record with you. Hit us up. We'll figure something out. Joey from 10 for 10 reached out. Hey, we're a 2-piece grunge band.
You're like,
perfect.
Well, that works.
Perfect.
That's great.
Literally the smallest band in town.
Yep.
Okay.
And they're grunge.
Because anything other than that, they're a solo artist. Okay,
Right.
but
Oh, yeah.
anything bigger, you know.
They're a band. They're a full band. Yeah.
So we hit them up. We went to a local dive bar here, and I remember John ordered chicken wings, and they came out and they were fucking raw. That shit was hilarious.
Oh, fuck. I remember that.
Yeah.
Where was that?
That was over at the old Backdoor Lounge.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought maybe that's what it was.
Oh, Alex would have been furious.
Oh, Alex would have been like, nope.
So anyway, we had this meeting like, hey, we want to do a single and a video, and you guys are the guinea pigs here. Like, we'll work something out. We want to do future work, like work. Oh, Jesus,
gotta be
work.
quick.
We're
Gotta be
getting
quick.
close. We want to do work in the future, and you know what? Like, basically, since you're the first, you're gonna get the buddy price. Like, you're not gonna get the full price when it comes to future projects, whatever. And so here we are, 3.5 years later. And they are on tour all summer long. They have songs on the radio in Sturgis, North Dakota. They have a song that you guys just recorded that is a traveling, like, stunts thing, like a stunt circuit. They do, like, motorcycles and shit.
They're called the Globe of Death Squad.
Yes.
And so they're like this tour of the dudes in the dirt bikes that go in the metal ball and do the thing. They go all crazy, and there's a lady standing in the middle.
Yeah.
It's their theme song now.
It's their theme song now. And
we did it in a day.
Recorded
did it
right
one
here.
day in this room.
And they were like, yeah, that's dope. We'll take it. Like,
I sent it off. I was like, this is going to need 4 retakes. And it was like, no, they want that one. I was like, send it.
Send it.
If they like it, send it.
So, we've taken what we've applied through reactions and what works and applied it to 10 for 10. And they are now, here's the thing, they're not the biggest band in town still.
They're the most successful band in town.
They're the most successful band in town.
1,000% they're the most successful band in town.
They can go to Iowa, they could have a show in Iowa tomorrow if they wanted it.
Yep.
North and South Dakota, they could have a show tomorrow if they wanted it. Nebraska, like, I mean, they have been, he's played shows in New Jersey. I mean, they have been coast to coast.
And they print their own t-shirts. Because on their first tour, they made enough money to buy not a set of t-shirts, but a set of t-shirts and a print press and a screen. So now they just print their own merch.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Like, we have found that what we have learned from doing these reactions for 4 years actually works in the real world. And we want to get other local bands on that level.
Yep.
And, like, here's the thing. 10 for 10, they're not the most famous band. They're not living in mansions or anything yet. But they are well on their way to having something that they can do full-time.
Very possible Sturgis this year they could play the Buffalo Chip.
It's
I'm
very possible.
I'm pretty sure Jelly Roll and Kid Rock are playing the Buffalo Chip this year.
Yeah.
So, like,
it's
be a pretty big get for them.
So, yeah, we're just moving towards, hey, we're going to focus on getting local bands in a studio because there are zero places in Wyoming to record music. Everybody's going to Denver or
Montana.
I think there's Nebraska, Montana, shit like that.
Salt Lake, yeah. Basically all around us, just not here.
Yeah. So we want to provide a place that they can do it here. We'll be a full service. We'll shoot their music videos for them. If they want help with online promotion, we'll help them set all that up. Like, all that good stuff.
All the things we've been doing for the last 4 years, just more focused on doing that now.
Yeah. So that's the goal, or that's the change we'll be making. Now, what goes along with that, when we have a band in here that we're working with, or a solo artist, or whoever, we're also going to do a podcast with them where we interview them and they can tell us a little bit about themselves and how they ended up doing what they do and why do they play the music they do and what are their plans. And then, you know, we'll kind of like leave it up to you guys. Hey, Here's their PayPal if you want to help support them on their journey. This is what you can do. They have a new album coming out. We're working on it.
If you want them to come to your town, here's their social media. Send them a message. Tell them you've got a venue they can play. They would love that. Cold calling is one of the shittiest things you can do in a band. And when people reach out to you and say, I have a venue, come play, it's like a safe haven call to us. We're just like, oh my God, thank you. Where did you come from?
I'll be there.
I will be there. Yes.
So that's where we're moving. To live up to our fullest potential, we need to make this move.
Bingo.
That's it.
That's really what's going on. So that's just kind of, you're going to see a lot of updates. We're going to move things around in the room. We're going to change things. We're going to focus real heavy on just making this the best experience that we can make it for us and for everybody else we bring in here.
Now, in the meantime, we'll be posting to Patreon like little side quests.
Yeah, side quests, all Patreon side quests.
We'll do side quests on Patreon. Now, here's the deal. Eventually, I think maybe like the end of the month or whatever, we'll probably take those videos from Patreon that we posted throughout the month and then just make them public on YouTube.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Kind of keep the YouTube algorithm doing its thing.
Do a members release on Patreon and then a few weeks later put it out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like the channels are doing.
Yeah. So we'll probably do something like that just so there's something up here new for you guys to watch. It may be a while before you guys see live streams or reactions. Like, we got a lot to set up.
This summer's going to be busy.
The SnapBack Records Facebook and Instagram page still has to be set up.
Yeah.
We have a couple we have Matt's band finishing up a thing. He has another project, which I don't know how that's coming or whatever, but they'll be finishing up a thing. So we'll have that featured. 10 for 10, we need to do a podcast and interview with them. Yep. I know Josh, or not Josh. Well, Josh, we may do a drum video for and an interview with him.
Josh is going to be drumming for my band, so you're going to be seeing.
Josh is going to be busy.
Josh is going to be a very busy boy this summer. So
Aaron and that other drummer, they said they wanted to do something, so we may hit them up. I mean, it's going to be crazy.
We've already got a few bands who've been asking about booking some time in here. Bands that you guys haven't heard of, bands that I haven't technically heard myself. So the word is already happening, and that's great. That's what we're trying to get to.
We just need a place for them to come.
Yeah.
That requires a lot of time.
It has to be right, because you can scare people off real fast, especially with the money we're talking with this kind of industry.
Yes. So, and this is still.
Dude,
our prices are far
bargain
cheaper.
basement, dude. Yeah. Bargain basement, bro.
It's crazy. So. Anyway, that's where the channel's going. It's not that we fell out of love with doing reactions. It's just to live up to our fullest potential, something has to give to make time for us to actually move forward. And unfortunately, reactions is kind of that spot.
That would be the time that we could spend in the studio doing recordings and making that kind of
working
content.
With bands and doing.
Because it is hours. It's a full-time job in here that we're doing reactions, and we could use that full-time job to actually use the studio.
Yep.
So why not, right? And now we have you guys here. We have the support. We're staying with the 307 Reacts channel on YouTube, so you'll still be able to find us there. Type in 307 Reacts. You're still going to see that under that umbrella. Same color, same logo, everything. The videos are just going to start looking different.
Yeah, the videos are going to be different.
You're going to see by SnapBack Records, by SnapBack Studios, produced by Chris, produced by Matt, like that.
Yep.
Assisted by Alex. We're going to bring him in on projects. So like, just going to start looking different. But we're still here. And we're still, we still love you guys for being here, and we're not stopping the love here. So,
and like I said, when we go live, be sure to jump in, because
absolutely,
we'll still do live reactions.
Yep.
So,
and our old videos are always going to exist. So as many of those as you want to watch, if you have a favorite, let us know. Put it in the comments and tell us which one you binge watch. But, I do that. Some the Mighty Car Mods guys and their Subaru builds, man, I can't help myself. It's stupid. The Volkswagen builds, because he won't let me get one, so I'm like.
Got to live through somebody else.
Got to do something, yeah.
Well, if you guys enjoyed today's business meeting as much as we have,
that's it, everybody.
It's okay. Wipe your tears.
Yeah, let's move forward. Let's move forward.
Beer, okay.
Push through it, power through.
Put on your seatbelt. Okay,
yes.
Because it's about to be a wild ride.
We're going to emerge victorious out here, and it's going to be awesome.
That's it.
And you guys are here to help us with that.
Yes, we'll see you guys next time. Ow.
Yeah.